Tech M&A isn't easy. It's more difficult than any other investment banking activity. It takes time, meticulous effort, and tactful communication. In this video, we'll discuss the most successful process in tech M&A that has resulted in hundreds of successful transactions. Contrary to popular belief, your company's valuation is not a simple matter of spreadsheets, comps, and traditional financials. Anyone can quote you a valuation you want to hear. Without a strong narrative to capture your company's story, a targeted list of global buyers, and a mechanism to create an auction environment, your company's true value will never be realized. It's about having a process. That's how you get maximum value. So what does the journey look like for you as CEO? Let's walk through Corum's proven 8-step process, crafted from over 30 years' experience and nearly 500 successful engagements managed from the beginning to end. We built this process to be what we would have wanted when we were CEOs selling our own company, to ensure nothing was left to chance in getting the maximum value.
Step 1 is preparation. You start with a self-checking due diligence, collecting the materials you'll need for the M&A process, business plan, financials, presentations, etc. Followed by the initial presentation meeting, IPM, a case study of your company with a group of former tech CEOs, industry analysts, and a team of researchers to help mold your story. The feedback from the IPM starts you off on crafting the story of your company, detailing your technology leadership, market penetration, and future opportunity. Remember, tech M&A is different. You're selling your story and potential, not just a book of numbers.
In Step 2, the research process involves assembling a focused list of potential buyers, of who to contact from those organizations, and of key financial stats for the preliminary valuation. Why should they buy you?
Step 3 is contact. There's drafting the documents to make the first contact, introductory correspondence, executive summaries, NDAs. This is also where you screen for initial interest. Often considered the toughest process in the investment banking world, the contact process is about telling your story and mapping best practices, disruptive trends, and what you can offer to a potential buyer.
Step 4. Discovery is about reviewing the technology, framing a valuation, and conducting a thorough due diligence on the buyers. But in the end, it's not just about finding a buyer. It's about finding the right partner. Are they actually capable of buying you? Are they a good fit?
Step 5. Negotiation involves organizing final visits, providing guidance, and creating an auction environment with the intent of negotiating with top bidders. This leads to the signing of a letter of intent, LOI, and the end of the bidding process.
Following negotiation is Step 6. Due diligence, where you'll make sure all financial statements are in order, getting final outside approvals, making sure the ownership of the company is proper, and completing the definitive agreement. 70% of transactions that fail do so in due diligence. Thus, it is essential to have an experienced advisor guiding you through the minefield so you don't make mistakes that could lose you the deal.
Step 7 is the closing stage. During closing, you're going through final reps and warranties, determining escrow holdbacks, signing contracts, turning in filings, and of course, arranging payment distributions.
Step 8. Integration is when the handoff happens and the buyer takes charge of combining the two companies. You will need to determine synergies, best practices, create a transition team, and develop a plan that retains employees so they don't leave. Regardless of what your successful exits look like, Corum's process has been proven again and again. It's worth the time and investment.
You will sell your company. There is an exit. And the earlier you start thinking in terms of that and planning for it, I think makes the journey a lot better.
Using the 8-step process outlined in this video, sellers historically have seen a 48% improvement in value for their technology companies.